Hi. So I had a lot of problems with my live stream just now, and so I'm hoping that people can rejoin this one, and I'll show you how to make the homemade whipped cream. Unfortunately, my power went out, had some other hiccups, and so I think I decided I want to keep doing this, but I'm not going to do it live anymore. There's been too many hiccups, and I'm a really good baker and I'm a really good teacher. I taught so many kids on Out School, and I want to show so many people of all ages how to bake. And I don't want anybody to get discouraged, and I do know what I'm doing. So no more live streams, I think, at this point. But I do want to show you how to make the whipped cream in case you're waiting, in case you were making the apple crisp and you want to know how to do that. So I'm going to do that right now. So, but next week I'm going to do a pre-recorded video. It will be smoother. It will still be step-by-step. I still show you everything from start to finish, give you great recipes, and you're going to love it. So let's make our whipped cream. So what do we need for our whipped cream? We need heavy cream, white granulated sugar, and vanilla extract. That is all you need. And then for measuring cups, measuring spoons, and a container. You can use a mason jar or a Tupperware, whatever you have, as long as it has a cover, because we're going to be shaking it. This is a great recipe to do with your kids. Great recipe for any age. Camping trip, this is fun. So this is what we're going to do. We're going to add a half a cup of heavy cream. So I have my heavy cream right here. We're going to add that right to your container, either your mason jar or your Tupperware. So a half a cup. Add that right there. And then we're going to add 1 tablespoon of white granulated sugar. So the regular kind of sugar, not the powdered kind, 1 tablespoon. See, this is how my videos should go. This is how they usually go. So 1 tablespoon. And then we're going to add that right to our container. And then we need some vanilla to make it our nice vanilla whipping cream. So 1 tablespoon. I just realized that was in my shot. So 1 tablespoon of white granulated sugar, and then we're going to do a half a teaspoon of vanilla extract. So 1/2 on your measuring spoon. And you'll add that right to your container. And this is all in the recipe sheet in the description. I'll add it to this description, but it was already in the description for the apple crisp. And you're going to want to put your cover on tight. Make sure it's tight because we are going to be shaking this. This one's a lot of fun. So we're just going to start shaking it. So like if you notice right now, slosh, 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 it's really loose. You hear all the lipids. And you're going to, by shaking it, you're mixing up the stuff that's in there, but then you're also going to turn this into a whipping cream. So slosh to slosh, you'll hear it really wet, going back and forth, going back and forth. I don't know if you can hear mine, but when you do this, you'll hear it. And as you do this, it's going to get quieter and quieter. And that's when it's turning into whipping cream. If you wanted to go all the way until you got past, so when you stop hearing any noise, you've made whipping cream. If you kept going for a little bit, then you make butter. So if you want to make butter, you can do that too. But today I want to stop at whipping cream. So it's going to start getting quieter and quieter. And that's when you know it's done. And the point that it's done, you will be able to put a spoon in it. It will stay on the spoon. It won't drip off. So that's what we're going for. So this is one of my favorites. So this works great with apple crisp. You could also, on the apple crisp, you could also put ice cream. So if you're still making your apple crisp. But this works great on ice cream, apple crisp, strawberry shortcake, cake. Anything you want to put whipping cream on for dessert, it will work. So just shake it all about. So I can still hear it, so I know it's not done. But it's getting quieter. It's just so easy. If you don't, I mean, you do have to have whipping. You do have to have heavy cream in your fridge. But if you have heavy cream, then you can make whipping cream. But it's a lot of fun. If the kids need to get out a little extra energy, this is a great thing to get them to do for dessert. getting quieter, but I can still hear it. I don't hear it anymore. I'm just gonna do it a little bit longer just to make sure. Oh, no, I still hear it. Okay, I think it's about done. I'm gonna grab a spoon. Looks pretty good. One more for luck. Okay, then I'm gonna take it, open it up. Ah, perfect. So that's how it should look. See? Oh, could shake it a little longer, but you can also put it in the fridge and it will solidify a little bit more too. But that's pretty good. I'll mix just a little, a couple of seconds longer, just make sure that covers it. I've done that and then it comes out. That should be enough. Okay. That's pretty good. So then you could put that right on top of your apple crisp. Perfect. And then you can enjoy it. And for your whipping cream, you can store it in your fridge. Lasts probably 2 to 3 days. Then I probably wouldn't have it after that. But I don't think it'll last very long. It doesn't make very much. You can always double the recipe though. And enjoy. Bye.